Pillars of illusion. The doors to this room are open. This room is even larger than the previous one, and, much like it for all intents and purposes, this room has 4 large pillars, one in each corner. The room appears empty, and the pillars are completely nondescript. This is deceiving, as the pillars are capable of generating major image effects. This is not evident. However, unless someone casts detect magic on them, at which point they radiate a faint illusion aura. Creating an image requires a successful DC 18 concentration check. If successful, the creature can create a major image that acts exactly as the spell, but only in the room. This room is haunted. You are attacked by ghosts. You need to either be a monk, or have ghost touch on your weapons, or attack the ghosts magically to defeat them. Somehow, you defeat the ghost and gain XP. You are level 10 still. Pillars of silence. The door to this room is open. 4 pillars dominate the corner of this large room. Total quiet exists in this room, courtesy of the permanent silence radiated by the pillars. These effects are identical to the spell of the same name, except that the effect is limited to this room. No sound can be generated within the room, and no sound passes through the room, so that sounds made out in the hall do not penetrate through the room, and vice versa. Casting detect magic on the pillars reveals a faint illusion aura. The maze, as the humanoids call it, is a mystery. Perhaps its maddening design kept prisoners from finding the surface. Whatever its purpose, the tight quarters, countless doors, and winding halls were a perfect reminder of home for the tribe of troglodytes that call it home. Although nominally kin to reptilian forces, the troglodytes largely keep to themselves and explore very little. Oghar had enough tactical acumen to realize the dozens of orcs could get bogged down in the maze, and thus, except for a small force to take room A25, the orcs avoided the area during their final assault on the reptilians. Oghar planned to deal with the troglodytes later. Although the orcs' surprise attack managed to drive the troglodytes from room A25, the orcs were themselves soon overrun and forced to retreat into the maze by a large swarm of fiendish dark mantles that Longtail had released, where they all met their fate. Currently, the troglodytes hold the eastern rooms in their grasp, having fought off the fiendish dark mantles in the narrow halls, and awaits whatever comes next. Due to their close quarters and the effects of the troglodyte musk, this is a dangerous area for even a well-prepared person or party, especially neat. Before having entered thoroughly, study this section of the dungeon. The doors in the maze proportion, the doors between hallways, are all open. Unless otherwise indicated, doors between hallways can open in either direction. The decision, note that any action that takes place within the hallways of the maze itself will be referenced in the description. Pillar room. All doors to and from this room are open. A giant pillar, some 10 feet in diameter and rising from floor to ceiling, dominates this room. Defaced images cover every inch of the column, leaving no clue as to what they might have once been. Several open doorways lead out of the room, but they were obviously of little use to the orc corpses that litter the floor. Several bodies of reddish, leathery, octopus-like creatures are scattered about, one still attached to an orc's head. The images of the pillar are beyond recognition, horribly defaced. The 7 orcs are remnants of Oghar's strike force that was to take this room. Killed by the swarm of fiendish dark mantles that flooded through the area, they learned too late that the extraplanar beasts are quite capable of opening doors. Examining the orcs shows that all of them have lolling tongues and boggling eyes or broken necks. Clearly they were attacked by the fiendish dark mantles. You have distracting visions. The fiendish dark mantles attack you. You defend yourself. In addition to arms and armor that are standard equipment for the orcs, you find a few items of interest on the orcs with a successful search check. A small block of hack silver, a chunk of silver from which pieces are cut to pay for items worth 37 silver pieces, a gold nose ring, 6 gold pieces in value, threaded through an orc's nostril, a small leather bag with 3 pieces of lapis, well-worn ivory knuckle bones, silver and gold bracelet with images of dolphins, a small bright golden feather woven into one hat